Jermall Charlo. Is he ducking David Benavidez? Well, this is how I feel about the situation. As I could recall, if I could remember, I believe Jermall Charlo was calling out David Benavidez years ago. Right? So here we are in 2021. A lot of the rhetoric and a lot of the talk and the back and forth between these two has definitely heated up. You got Charlo saying he'll knock David Benavidez out. You got David Benavidez saying he'll knock Jermall Charlo out. You got Charlo saying he'll get him up out of there. He said he'll snap his neck. David Benavidez firing back at him. So then you got Jermall Charlo comes out and he says, and I spoke a little bit about this on a different video, but he came out and says, well, he ain't fighting nobody under 25 years old. They have to take the CV vaccine and all this other stuff. And then he says, I'm not fighting nobody at 168. I'm not at 168. I don't understand the whole thing. I don't understand it. Why say all of that then just to say what you said? A lot of people saying, oh, he was saying it to be funny, just to, just to stir up things. I don't know, but it looked like David Benavidez might really want that fight, that smoke. But here's the question: is it ducking when a fighter doesn't seems like he's trying to avoid a fighter in a different weight class? Technically, that wouldn't really be ducking, but it is what they will call nowadays, I guess, what's that word? All these little young cats out here. Damn, I feel old as fuck saying these young cats, man. I ain't even that old and I'm saying that. Capping. So that's what I would really define it as. What Jermall Charlo was doing is just trying to get, I don't know, man. I mean, he's already popular. So what does he have to gain from these empty threats against David Benavidez? I don't know. He's not in your weight class. You have nothing to gain from it unless you go up to fight him. But the look, yo, man, Big Charlo, I always looked at him a little suspect. I believe, what was that? That was Big Charlo, man, that Danny Jacobs pulled up on that day in New York, right? And I was watching the body language from both of them. And it looked like Charlo was a little nervous, man. If you ask me, that's my opinion. He looked like he was a little nervous when Danny Jacobs pulled up on him. I don't know, could be wrong, but I saw the body. You got to be a man. Only men understand other men's body language and how to tell if somebody is scared of you or somebody don't want no problems. We know. You can smell it, you can sense it, you can see it. And he looked a little nervous, you know what I mean? But then you got Jenny Jacobs. He's talking about touching M's and all of that shit. I'm like, nobody care about no money, bro. Y'all gonna fight, scrap it out, fight, bro. Nobody care about your M's, man. So I dig in his ass too. But it's not ducking, is it? Not really. But what is his motives behind it if he really ain't trying to fight David Benavidez, bro? Why would you called him out years ago. You saying you'll knock him out. Don't have me move up, I'll knock you out. Let's fight in May and all this other stuff, right? Just to say you ain't fighting nobody under 25 or that don't take a CV vaccine. Get it, man. Yo, these fighters don't fight. They don't fight enough for me, bro. These dudes, all these fighters, man, most of them, they only fight 2 times a year, maybe 3. It's going. Some fighters fight once a year, man. I don't want to. Come on, man. These dudes get paid way too much money to only be fighting twice a year, once a year. Man, come on, bro. I gotta get in there and mix it up. You know, so I'm just tired of, you know, these fighters are watered down now, man. These ain't the same type of fighters. They're not built like the fighters that I watched growing up. They're not built like them, bro. Select few. But what you think about it? Let me know. Drop a comment. Do you think Jermall Charlo is ducking David Benavidez? And if you do, why do you think it's ducking? And what is the motives behind him saying one thing and then now talking about he's not trying to fight him? Let me know. Drop a comment below. Catch y'all later, man. Peace.